Hi, so as some of you know, I launched a book that I'd written the other day. Now, I had a launch event and I needed to do a little spiel there. Now, I was thinking a couple of days before, I was kind of going, oh, what do I talk about? What do I talk about? And then all of a sudden, it dawned on me. Why am I thinking what to talk about? I have just read the most fantastic book that tells me exactly what to do. This book here, it is... Sorry, can you see it? 7 Stories That Every Salesperson Must Tell by Mike Adams. Now, I don't know if you've heard about this book or not, but it is absolutely brilliant. So I'm thinking back to all the speeches that I've ever heard before in the past at weddings and other events, and I'm thinking, do you know what? The speeches that tell a story are the ones that I've enjoyed the most. The speeches that just give facts are the ones that bore me. And Mike talks about this in here, and this is why he says stories really work. And so there I was going, well, I don't need to think about this. All I have to do is tell the story of how the book came about. I need to talk about how it started. Where did my journey start? What were the ups and downs of that journey, the challenges of that journey? What were the inspirations in that journey? And how did I get to the end? So there it was. There was my speech. Simple. Just tell the story. There's nothing to even manufacture or construct in that. It's quite simple. All I needed was a structure. And the good thing is, having read this book, I had the structure to follow. So that made my story even better, even more professional. It came across better. That is, honestly, if you haven't read the book already, I would recommend it. It's a fantastic read. It says 7 stories. Well, the 7 stories are actually just structures to different types of stories. But if you think about the sales process, what he's done is kind of said, right, here's a couple of stories that you can use in the hook, in the opening, to actually engage the person, draw the person in. And here's some stories that you can use that will kind of differentiate you from somebody else. And here's some stories that you can use that will just nail it and close the deal for you. These are really good structures. He's not saying tell a story as in, Jack and Ori. What he's saying is here's some structures and here's how they work. Honestly, again, I can't recommend it enough. It's a fantastic book. I read it. I was reading, as I was reading through it, it was kind of like, oh my God, I really like this. And it was one of those books where it took me a long time to get round to actually picking it up and reading it, because you're always busy doing other things. But when I did pick it up and start reading it, for me it was like a bottle of champagne. Once I popped that cork open, I couldn't put it down. So get it if you haven't already. It really is worth it. It'll help. Take care.